Good evening, and welcome to the 14th FSTS graduation of 2022. So far, we've graduated 221 frontline soups, but tonight we celebrate the graduation of 8 more, and I couldn't be more proud. Each of you brings something unique to the role that you're in, and I hope that FSTS has actually shed some light on some of the things that you guys need to do to become even more effective at your tough but most important job on the front line here at UPS. But now you guys face the difficult part. Now you have to take what you've learned in class and take it back to your work area. And it's kind of easy to fall back on old habits. So what I want you guys to do is consciously think about the things that you guys learned here in class and use them each night. It's kind of like going to the gym and working out. You're going to go to the gym and work out, and the first couple of days, you're going to feel a little bit better, right? Because you're actually doing something, but you're going to look in the mirror and you're not going to see much of a difference. And about a week later, 2 weeks later, maybe the same thing. But if you look back in the mirror 5 or 6 months down the road, you're going to see an entirely new person and you're going to see an entirely new work area. All right? So please make sure that you guys always keep in mind that Elaine and I will always be here to support you guys. We want you guys to be successful just as much as your management team does. But let's not forget what we've learned in the last 2 weeks. Remember the difference between leading and managing and how one's an appointed title and the other one's a role model to be looked up to. You manage tasks, but you lead employees, and there's times that we need you guys to be both. Remember the importance of leading all your employees, not just 80%, because inclusion creates a workforce that's 50% more productive. Remember the importance of being fair and consistent and not lenient on your employees. Accountability works if it's administered correctly. It's designed to change behavior and not terminate employees. Remember to engage with your employees. You need to build that special bond with each and every one of them. Your employees won't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Remember how important attitude is. Remember the things we covered here in class aren't just UPS lessons, but they're life lessons as a whole. No matter where you are in life, start singing in the mud if you need to, and don't ever, ever ring that bell. The class wouldn't be the same if it wasn't for Worldport management team dedicating their effort and time to give them presentations for us. As always, I'd like to thank them for the flexibility throughout the years and their continued efforts going forward. I'd like to extend a special thanks to Jeff Semenik, Jeff Sirota, and Norman for their talking points. Semenik reinforces the importance of safety, retention, and relationship building with your employees. Sirota talks about ROI to yourself, your management team, and your employees. He tells you that you are the secret ingredient, and the way to get things done is through people relationships. Norman reinforces the difference between leading and managing. He stresses the importance of teamwork and planning. He brings home the importance of relationship building by bonding with each and every one of you in the 2 hours that he is here. He tells you to continue to build upon your own brand, stay in school, and always, always sharpen your saw. Thank you again, Norman, for all that you do. Now I'd like to turn the podium to Elaine, who continues to be an added asset in FSTS. Elaine, thank you.
Thank you, James. In the beginning of class, we talk about relationships, specifically a speech from John Maxwell on the 5 levels of leadership. As you know, you all have already met level 1. The positional level. Now you are on to the next level. And with that, I would like to share a quote. Relationships are the foundation of leadership. I hope you all take these lessons and continue to grow those relationships and with your people and strengthen your leadership skills. I feel that I've developed relationships with you all over the past 2 weeks, and I look forward to working with you again in the future. Now, to begin graduation. First, we have Aubrey. Aubrey earned a perfect test score. She was voted best dressed and was on the winning competition team. Congratulations.
Thank you, Elaine. Good evening. My name is Aubrey Link. I work in Wing Delta Unload Restricteds. I would like to thank my management team, Stacy Adams and Tara Carter, for allowing me 2 weeks to attend FSTS. One of the many things that I learned, and I feel that is most important, is building relationships with our employees, with each other, and our higher-ups. I feel this is most important because we need to be there for each other. Being there for your employees with an open door for them to come to you to ask questions, figure out what to do next, or just rant to you about stuff from outside of work is most important. We also need to be there for each other, so we all feel like a team. I hope you all know that I will always be here for you, anytime, any day. Thank you all for making the best out of FSTS for me. Have a great night. Thank you.
Next, we have Cameron. Congratulations.
Hi, my name is Cameron Corey. I work in Wing D on Posse 6. I would like to thank my management team, Tara Carter and Corinne Farrell, for allowing me 2 weeks to attend FSTS. One of the many things I've learned at FSTS is how important it is to get out of your comfort zone and not to be afraid of failure. In the past 2 weeks, I've learned that you cannot grow in a place of comfort, and I've also learned not to sway from the idea of new opportunities because of the discomfort of being unfamiliar. A great quote I took away from this class is a quote by Admiral William McRaven: "If you want to change the world, you must be the best in your darkest moments." Oh, thank you.
Now we have Tamia. Tamia earned a perfect test score and was also voted most improved. Congratulations.
Good evening. My name is Tamia Trammell. I work in Next Day Air, Ramp 911. I would like to thank my management team, Mary Kay, Josh Dean, JD, for allowing me these 2 weeks to attend FSTS. One of the many things that I've learned from this class is building relationships. I feel this is one of the most important things because relationships are not only for the workplace, but for world life. You use them every day, or should. Relationships are everything to me, and speaking on relationships, I wanted to thank all of you in this class for uplifting me and building a relationship with me, giving me strength in my time of need. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Now we have Domingo. Domingo earned a perfect test score. He was the Knowledge Bee winner and was also voted most improved. Congratulations.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Domingo Abreu, and I am part of the Next Day Air Fueling. I would like to say thank you to my management team, David Cooper and Michael Martin, for allowing me to be part of the FSTS. One of the many things that I learned at FSTS the last 2 weeks is the value of the development of our people. I want to go back to the operation and try to do my best to invest myself in our employees so they can succeed in their careers at UPS. Not only the ones that will stay with us for a long season, but also those ones that will be with us for a short period of time. Wherever they go, I want to try to do my best that they can refer to UPS as a great key on their formation, and they can be thankful for their time in UPS. Thank you.
Next, we have Jerry. Jerry scored a perfect test score. Congratulations.
Hello, my name is Jerry Ford, and I work in the Next Day Air Worldport Freight Facility. I'd like to thank my management team, Brad Wright, Aaron Stone, and Lisa Reed. One of the many things that I learned throughout this class is building employee relations. I find this important because it builds trust and loyalty within my staff, and it fosters a positive and inclusive work environment. Thank you.
Next, we have Preston. Preston, congratulations.
Hello, my name is Preston Sullivan. I am from Ramp 911, Next Day Air. I want to thank Mike Thomas, Mary Kay, and Josh Dean for allowing me 2 weeks at FTS. The first day of class, I showed up in a hat and a hoodie. If you know me, I really enjoy my hat and my hoodies. But I was forced to step out of my comfort zone and dig deep. I was taught to treat every conversation like it's an interview. and treat everyone with the respect and gratitude I want to receive. And eventually you'll have people who want to run through walls for you. Thank you.
Dimitri had a perfect test score, had won the Jim Casey Legacy Award, and was voted best dressed. Congratulations, Dimitri.
Thank you, James. My name is Dimitri Casper from Wing A Outbound. At first, I would like to thank my manager, Bob Key, as well as my full-timer, Tyler Salvell, and Jordan Garrity as well, for allowing me to attend FSTS, as well as the privilege of even being a supervisor in the first place. Of the many things I've learned, perhaps the most important is the impact personal relationships can have inside the business and outside the business. Nothing else matters above our people. Thank you.
Tessa had a perfect test score and was part of the winning competition team. Congratulations, Tessa.
Good evening. My name is Tessa Tran. I work on the Next Day Air 911 ramp. I'd like to thank my management team, Darren Myers, Mary Kay, and Josh Dean, for allowing me the 2 weeks to attend FSTS. One of the many things that I learned from the last 2 weeks is how important integrity is. In my interview, one of the questions that I was asked was, what does integrity mean to me? And I didn't realize how important it was at the time. While we're running an operation, working with our employees, I always want to do the right thing, even though no one's looking. Thank you.
And now with tonight's legacy is Dimitri.
Firstly, I would like to thank my peers for bestowing this honor upon me, as well as management, guest speakers, and James and Elaine for providing us with such all-encompassing experience. On working together. In the long journey to date, the most important discovery I made was one that I came upon early. I found that I could not hope to accomplish anything worthwhile alone. That is not to say that I have lacked self-reliance, but self-reliance and a sincere desire to give full value to the opinions of others have given me confidence that anything jointly decided upon would be successful. The rest of what I am to say to you tonight could be condensed into that last simple statement, because any account of the experiences of our company can only be a story for the joint efforts of people, not just a few, but many people working together as we have for the benefit of all. On the 21st of July, 1969, Neil Armstrong became the first man to walk on the moon. At that time, it was mankind's highest achievement. But Neil did not walk alone. Beside him was Buzz Aldrin. And back on Earth, over 400,000 people helped to create this all achievement for mankind. I tell you this now to remind you of the achievements that you make every day. As one of just 530,000 employees that UPS employs in our great company, I implore you to always remember that we cannot hope to do anything or accomplish anything worthwhile alone. And even if we ourselves are unable to shoot for the moon, with the help of others, we may be able to land among the stars. It has been a pleasure and a privilege to have been bestowed this honor, yet when I look back fondly on these 2 weeks, I will not remember it for the achievements or the recognition, but for the bond I established with my peers, whom I will now refer to as my friends. Thank you.
Very nice job, Dimitri. Class, you chose well. Congratulations, guys. Give yourself a big round of applause. Josh, Dalton, Jordan, thank you guys very much for showing up and supporting the management team. Preston, I think Norman would want me to tell you, do it now. All right, don't hesitate, just do it now. Ronald, I hope your son gets better. And Tamia, your dad's looking down. He's proud of you. Graduation's officially over. Let's go have some fun, guys.